think Alonzo would be extremely proud. This, by the way, is the song that I had at least a dozen people ask me if we would do it, and I had to remind them that we don't do it. He does it. Beautiful song, a beautiful message. There's a lot of people that think when Jesus died on the cross that was the end of Jesus Christ. And folks, that was not the end, it was simply the end of the beginning.
I was taking a trip on a plane the other day, just wishing that I could get out. When the man next to me saw the book in my hand and asked me what it was about. So I settled back in my seat, a bestseller I said, a history, a mystery and more. Then I opened up the book and began to read from Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. That's not a new book, that's a Bible, he said, and I've heard it all before. I tried to visit its shame and guilt, and I don't need it anymore. It's superstition made up tales, just to help the weak to survive. Let me read it again, I said, but listen close, this is gonna change your life. He was born of the Virgin one holy night in the little town of Bethlehem. Angels gathered round him underneath the stars, singing praises to the great I am. He walked on the water, healed the lame, made the blind to see again. And for the first time here on earth, we learned that God can be a friend. And though he never ever did a single thing wrong, that angry crowd chose him. And then he walked down the road and died on the cross, and that was the end of the beginning. The end of the beginning, he said with a smile. What more could there be? He's dead. You said they hung him, put nails in his hands, and a crown of thorns on his head. I said I'll read it again, but this time there's more. And I believe that this is true. His death wasn't the end, but the beginning of life that's completed in you. Don't you see? He did all this for you. He was born of a virgin one holy night in the little town of Bethlehem. All the angels sang praises to the great I am. He walked on the water, healed the lame, of the beginning.